Anyway, that's what I've got. Let's play some Greedfall. It's been a bit. We were working through a side quest regarding what the Mother Cardinal of Teleme has been getting up to in her off hours. So we're going to continue that quest right now. And like I said, we're going to get as far in Greedfall as we can before October. So, let's go. We had just learned, I believe, that the moneylender knows more than he let on. So we are going to go and yell at him again. By the way, if your name is blue in our Discord, you have done everything you need to do for sub day. If your name is not blue in our Discord, then there's something else that you still need to do. You either need to join our Discord, you need to link your Twitch and your Discord together, or you need to make sure your sub is active. If you want to take part in sub day, we'd absolutely love to have you. I forgot to talk about our specials menu. Thank you, Birchmila. We've got tea available in that link that Birchmila just dropped in chat if you guys want it. Tea is tasty. I don't get a dime from that shop. It's just for y'all. Made by you guys, curated by me and my keeper, so you know there's always a lot of offerings on the shop. The only thing I get is reward points that I can spend on free tea, and I use that free tea for giveaways. And I would like to do some tea giveaways for October, so definitely worth it. So how are you guys doing? How's your weekend going so far? Actually, would anybody mind, and by anybody I mean a keeper, an keeper, not 5 keepers, would any keeper mind to just go ahead and DM PB and be like, hey, our timetable for Voices of the Mountain got moved up. I apologize. We're looking to start in early November, if that's possible for the arc. Can't talk to the moneylender. What do I still need to do? I've done that already, haven't I? Question the prostitute. No, I need to talk to the innkeep and the bookkeep more. Okay. So we're not actually done with that. I thought we were, but we're not. Okay. Cool. So I ran around the map for no good reason. Good job, Kit. You did it. This is not the way I wanted to go. When in November are we looking at? We haven't discussed it yet. Early November. First couple weeks.
Come closer. Don't hesitate. All of our products are a blessing.
That's all I know.
From the enlightened. We supply the Mother Cardinal herself.
I've been playing off stream. I've gotten back into Osiris because of course I have. Been working on getting some levels in that. I also started playing a BR of all things, a battle royale called Spellbreak, where it's free to play. It just came out a couple weeks ago, wherein you play a wizard that they call an Oathbreaker. And your weapons are gauntlets, and you get different passives based on which gauntlet you use. You always start with a gauntlet, which is nice. You can get everything you need that way, and you can actually level it up, which is quite nice. That was my main gripe about BRs, is that you couldn't actually make any progress with them. I played several matches of that over my weekend. Quite fun. Trisker
Good day.
distantly fires up the air compressor.
Welcome.
What's up?
You here to wager? To fight?
No.
I must be going.
Next time, then.
Okay. That was weird. No, he's got a thingus above his head. Wait a minute, what? Maybe I need to fight. Because wants to play more Minecraft Dungeons. I don't know anything about it.
Can I get you anything? Look who it is. I feel that once again you're not here to support my business.
I'm looking for a woman who comes here. She always wears a long green coat.
Yes, I have seen this coat before, but I have no idea. Choice.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Well then. Apparently, I need to do this. Trade Scare, throwing $225 USD into my hat. Cheers. Cheers, friend. That makes the watch party dealt with, and that puts us $100 away from our Masquerade Cookbook. So I need to update the goal again. Let me do that really quick. Birchmiller says, what did they just say? I couldn't hear it over the hype. No hecking idea. But I need to fix this goal. So give me 1 second, chat. Boop. October 2020 funded. Current goal cookbook. Goal amount. Starting amount 2,400. Thank you to Trishcare. Bah. There we go. With 5 days left in the fundraiser, we're $100 away from the cookbook. Thank you, Burb, for your continued support. And Trishcare says, let's get this cookbook. Birchmiller says, what did the bard keep say? I couldn't hear it over the hype. Zero idea. We're going to run that conversation again if the game lets me. Or we can fund the heckin' cookbook. We can. Okay then. Cookbook get. Whoever is keeping the stretch goal list backstage, could you please mark off the Amazon Watch Party, the Masked Banquet cookbook, and add a hidden stretch goal under this that is also funded, and mark it Shards of Eravane campaign. And Star Dancer throwing another $100 USD into the hat, and she says cookbook hype. Cookbook hype indeed. Indeed. And I'll get you your daps for that tip in just a second. But yeah, if somebody could update this and send it to me, please, I will get the next stretch goal in, which is, I'm gonna warn you guys now, the Silver and Steel PCs is expensive. But we'll see. 5 days left in the fundraiser. We will see. Holy heck fire, you guys. Holy heck fire. Okay, so we have raised $2,600. Holy heckin'. October 2020 funded current goal dual PCs. The goal amount is $3,500. We have raised $2,600 with 5 days to go in the fundraiser. Holy heckin'. Holy heckin'. There we go. There's that filing cabinet. Oh, let me, Let me send my art team this stretch goal list so that they can update it. 1 second, guys. Do. There we go. So we'll get this updated list out to you guys in just a second. In the meantime, sorry, everything is now on fire. Anyway, in the meantime, let's try this this barkeep conversation again and see if we can fix it. It matters what you say, Celtic. Let's see. It is a happy fire. You're right. Let's see. Celtic Wolf says it's a very interesting game where you explore stuff in Minecraft, like dungeons and stuff. Like I said in Discord, Squeaky gave me Discord Nitro. Oh, I forgot to talk about Discord Nitro. Holy fuck, I'm forgetting everything today. So before we talk to the barkeep, I need to let you guys know that there is a really amazing deal going on right now. So as you know, a lot of this community stuff is based around Discord. That's the best way to keep up with our community when I'm not streaming. Discord has a paid service called Nitro. Nitro can be used to boost a server and increase call quality and stuff like that, which helps improve mic quality for decisive action and stuff like that. If you get Nitro, you get the Xbox Game Pass for free for like a month, I think. Which is insane. The Xbox Game Pass is like the best deal in gaming right now. And you can use the Xbox Game Pass to get a month of Nitro and get more Game Pass. So definitely, it's 3 months. And then you can get another month of Nitro through Game Pass and then get more Game Pass on top of that. It's a really, really good deal. So definitely check that out if you're of a mind to do so. Under cookbook and check market. There we go. Okay.
Can I get you anything?
Can I do this thing again?
No, thank you. I'm fine.
No, I cannot. Okay. What the hell did he say? If you get Game Pass through Nitro, it doesn't stack. Good to know. Thank you, Squeaky. It's just the Xbox Game Pass for PC, but you can't get the Nitro through Game Pass. Got it. Okay. Thank you, Squeaky. Still, 3 months of Game Pass is a really good deal. Okay. Can I talk to you?
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
Reload? You just started anyway? I could. Or we could just do this.
I'm looking for someone. A woman wearing a big green coat.
Yeah, I know who you mean. She's a good client. She comes in especially for the big fights, and she has prime information.
Do you know where I can find her?
No, I don't even know her name.
She wouldn't happen to be coming back to collect some winnings, would she?
No, and I can't really tell you when she'll show up next.
Thanks anyway.
I must be going.
Next time, then.
So,
Here
how
we
do
go.
you see things, my child?
I think that the usurer is lending money to the cardinal, and very significant sums at that. With this money, she bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat. And she also gives large amounts to a certain candy cane, known for fixing fights.
Not only does our dear Cornelia love betting games, but she also wouldn't think twice about cheating to win.
Maybe he's just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
We can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he will give us an answer.
Find and question Candy Cane. I can do that. Oh, he's right up here. Perfect. Apparently so are these guys.
Then let's go! Let's see if you can.
That's a large number of men. Are we done? We're done. Whew. Oh, also, I promised to give Stardancer her daps, so This is not a new tip. This is just giving Stardancer the credit that she is owed. There we go. So Squeaky says, I meant to ask Kit, what do you think about the next Yakuza game going turn-based? If you mean 7, that's not the next Yakuza game. Our next Yakuza game is 2. We're quite behind the Yakuza curve. As for what I think about Like a Dragon in general, I think it's interesting. Yakuza has always done its own thing, and done things with as much polish as it possibly could. The developer is on the record of saying they're moving away from Kiryu with Like a Dragon, and so they want to, like, refresh the whole series. I think they should be applauded for that, and if it works, fantastic. And if it doesn't, well, better luck next time, friends. Eh? How do I get to where he is? Jessica says, right, everyone dead? I'll take your stuff now. Pretty much. Hope that answered your question, Squeaky. And if it didn't, let me know. And I'll try to elaborate. Also, do I have an admin in here right now? Excuse me. Do I have Nightfall or Suki or Star in here at the moment? Hi, Star. Sub-day topic and Wednesday topic cookbook. We need to talk about that.
Good evening. Are you the one they call Candy Cane?
Who are you?
Enjoy your nap,
Asade,
Celtic.
Legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate, no less. I imagine in these cases, the one accompanying you is the famous Petrus.
You seem to be very well informed. Therefore, you might be able to answer my question. What do you know about a woman in a green coat?
Why would I tell you?
We know that you have business with this woman, and that she is actually the Mother Cardinal.
How did you... You would be better off forgetting that.
That's not exactly the response I'd imagined. But nevertheless, seems rather eloquent.
I told you to forget about it, or you'll soon run into trouble. Legate or no legate.
Come on, it was just an innocent little conversation. Goodbye, Mr. Kane.
Bye. And Godspeed.
Thank you, sir.
We have enough information.
Really? Is the fact that she bets on fights that are potentially fixed enough for you?
It's already a huge scandal. Let me just think about it for a little while. I will find a way of putting this information to good use.
I have faith in you, Father.
Specifically, whenever Ike says, what is the donation sound effect from? That donation sound effect from. First of all, they're tips, not donations. And I cannot legally call them donations because I am not a charity. So that's the first thing. They are tips. You are tipping me the same way you tip a busker on the street. Or
Let's go!
a waitress at a cafe. The second thing is we have permission from CD Projekt Red to use sound assets from the Witcher games for stuff. That is the opening vocalization of the famous Silver for Monsters song from Witcher 3. Most people use the refrain from Witcher 3, but I like the opening bit better. And it has the added bonus of scaring the piss out of me when someone redeems it. But yeah, if you just YouTube Witcher 3 Silver for Monsters, you'll be able to hear the song. It's a good song. It's a real good song. But I've heard that Shakira sings it, but I haven't been able to confirm whether or not that's actually Shakira. But yeah, that song starts with like tinny string music, and then whoever sings it just fucking screams like that, and then she starts just like doing like, you know, Scandinavian like wordless vocalizations, which I think is gorgeous personally. Each a real good song is what I'm trying to say. A lot of Witcher 3 music is really good. But yeah, I particularly like the opening of that song. Okay, what are we working on? Trouble in Eden. Talk to Father Austinius. Alright. Where is Austinius? Austinius is this way. Alright. Let's go.
Come closer. All of our products are less from good
Nightfall's gonna come home from work and he's gonna be like, "We funded the heckin' cookbook?" And I'm gonna be like, "Yes, we funded the heckin' cookbook." I don't really need any of these berries and stuff right now, so we're just gonna head straight to the quest area. I want to do some talking story today. I want today to be mostly story and apparently chat breaking me. Whatever works, right? Oh, we also need to inform the Admiral about a thing. That's true. And she's going to tell us about some ruins, so we can go explore some more ruins. Cheska says, I think this is the first time that the donation bar has been below 80% since the start of the fundraising. It has. You're right. Since the first day. And the reason for that is because I warned you guys that the prices were going to raise on these later goals, and this one especially has quite a bit. Oh, there's 2 quests here. Perfect. Now's a great time to sell some crap. Can't use that yet. Can't use that yet. We'll hold on to them for now. Sell that. Sell that. It's like a priest hat. Does it give anything? Magical resistance. Don't want any of these? No. I'll keep those. Don't want to keep those. We do want to keep those. To sell these. We want to keep the blacksmith gloves. We can sell the priest gloves. We want to keep the stasis duration. We could sell the guard cape. I wanted to get a new cape soon. That's right. Can sell those. 500. Okay. Let's buy out your ammo. Let's buy out your pine resin. The crude iron. Your hoof fungus. We'll deal with that a little bit later. You do have new stuff. But it's not really... Oh! Is that better than what Kurt is using? No. Good to know. Okay. I don't think he has anything we want. Let's go. Have we been to this area? I don't think we have. We have definitely not. Okay. We have a lot of quests in this area. Great. But let's start with... Actually, let's see what's closer, right? That would be the smart thing to do. Whoa, whole lot of stuff here. But the side quest is closer. Okay, cool. Let's go see what these question marks are. Hey, Tracecare, are you still in here? This farm, this fortified hill, and this watchtower. Tracecare, are you in here? Yeah. Burb. Middle Lenosia with the grape fields. Final Fantasy XIV. That fortified town area where they raise the birds. It's Red Rooster Stead. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. Red Rooster Stead. Oh, puppers. Summerford Farms. What's the one in Middle Lenosia? Like, that's the one I'm thinking of. The one right outside of the mist. Which one is that? That's the one I'm thinking of. The one right outside the mist is Red Rooster. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Red Rooster. You're welcome. Welcome to my hell. You're welcome, Tracecare. Cool. Camp Get. Lovely, lovely. Hope there are some chocobo birds in that town. Same. Wap 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 do 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 do.
What an astounding place.
It is the village of Eden the Cardinal Mother told you about. The place where natives and priests live together. I must admit that I'm curious to see it.
All that's left to do is to find Father Justinius.
Emus, the true birds of war, says Nalvor. No. Cassowaries are the true birds of war. By the way, Nalvor, we funded the cookbook like 5 minutes ago. Well. Oh, that was just that stuff. Okay. Yeah, let's go talk to the father. Nalvor says, so I heard, sorry I didn't help. No one is required to tip, Nalvor. Don't worry about it, friendo. All good. I just know you were interested in it, and I thought you'd want to know. Zero obligation, friend. Nalvar says, as Tracegear said, Australia actually went to war with emus. Yeah, and lost. Exactly, I was about to say.
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith, harmony, and civilization in these wild lands.
Thank you. Desade, I'm the legate of the merchant
Hey,
congregation.
Moshi.
And I am Father Justinius. Delighted. And what may I do for you?
The Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the theft of these tablets you discovered.
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablets is a catastrophe. We have to find them at all costs. If you want to learn more about these tablets, you should go ask Sister Eugenia. She supervises the theologians who discovered them, and were also guarding them. You should find her a bit further in the village, with her colleagues.
Who are the suspects of this theft?
The heretical brutes of the village of Vedlug most likely had a hand in this. They must have wanted to please the demons they worship by stealing the holy word from us.
How could they have learned of the tablet's existence?
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. Unless one of the natives living in the village innocently mentioned them. They are so naive. Either way, I am certain that the heretics are involved in this matter.
I must leave you. Goodbye.
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
I wonder what really happened when the missionaries came to settle here.
It
Agreed.
all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence.
Yeah, we funded the cookbook. That's true. I got broken by chat. I also, during that conversation, I had a sobering thought. Petrus is very savvy. Petrus has been savvy since we met him. I had a very sobering thought during that, which is, you guys are going to use Sharp Lewd to raspberry me every single time there's a cute girl on screen. Even if there's nothing lewd happening, if I get distracted, you guys are going to use Sharp Lewd. I know it. I feel it in my bones. Delta says, I'm sorry, did I hear that correctly, Cookbook? Yes! We funded the heckin' Cookbook.
Hello. I am Lair, the village leader.
I like your mask, dude.
I was the leader of this village.
Hello. Desade. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
There are Onol Menawi among the Logead Blau. I did not know that. What do you want from me?
I've heard a lot of things about this village of Eden, but I'd like to hear your version.
I'm not sure I have the answers to all of your questions, but I'll try.
Tell me about the arrival of the people of Teleme, and how you received them.
The priests were roaming around the village. They were saying that it was the place where their saint had lived. They were asking questions, talking about the Lloyd and all these things. One morning they were building houses next to ours. And we had new neighbors.
The priests told me that they had managed to convert you. How did that happen?
As long as we refused to listen to them, they were violent, and they destroyed some of our sanctuaries. So we let them talk. And now that they think that we love their god, they leave us alone. Some of the things they say are beautiful, and their magic is impressive. But we do not forget our spirits.
One of the theologians told me that you had helped them in their research.
They wanted to find tracks of the old sage, of the one they call Saint Matthäus, and they were rummaging through everything. Our Donegad did not want to tell them anything, because the old sage is sacred here.
He is?
But since they violently interrogated everyone, I thought it wise to guide them to the place where the stones were.
What happened to your warriors? Why did they have to leave the village?
They did not accept the presence of the priests and their questions. They tried to retake the village. They even asked Deirdre, the chief of Vedlug, for her help. So, the priests called the Soul Lasser, the Burning Suns, and they killed many of them.
Soul
I asked
Lasser,
for peace,
Soul Laser,
and the others
Solar Ray.
left us. They wanted to join Vedlug. Perhaps they have done so.
Aren't you angry after all that happened?
No. I mourn those who died, of course, and the Vorstyrent. But this village may be our opportunity.
Your opportunity for what?
For the Renaigse to understand who we are. Not savages, nor monsters, but men. Perhaps wiser than they are.
Soul Lasser is definitely an NPC. Yeah.
I have to go.
Like so many others.
You could have asked me for help, dog. I would have helped you. You don't have to be rude about it. I chose all your dialogue options. You got something you need, speak up. I'll help you out. Person says, I'm not sure in what game. Shadowrun, clearly. Or Cyberpunk. Or a better L.A. Noire. L.A. Noire was fine.
I am busy. If you have questions, go see Sister Eugenia. She's our supervisor.
Fine.
Hello. The Mother Cardinal asked me to help you find the tablets that were stolen. Can I ask you some questions?
Of course. But hurry, I have a lot to do.
I talked to Father Justinius. He told me that you were supervising the theologians here.
Indeed. It is under my supervision that the research on Saint Matthäus is conducted.
Whom do you suspect of being the thief?
Alas, I'm afraid there are many suspects. These tablets are priceless relics. Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. The heretical natives of Vedlug may have wanted to take them away from us. Or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave the village.
Where were the tablets the night they were stolen?
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. We intended to bring them to San Matthäus later. But first, we wanted to examine them in order to obtain as much information as possible. You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to. But I couldn't find any traces of forced entry.
I imagine someone was keeping watch over them.
Of course, we took turns guarding the shack. But some of us can't have taken the task that seriously. If I remember correctly, it was Brother Virgil who was guarding them that night.
Well, thank you for these pieces of information.
I am the one who should be thanking you. Especially if you managed to retrieve the tablets for us.
The Mother Cardinal told me that this village had been developed on the basis of St. Lucius's writings. Are you one of the theologians who helped in its creation?
Yes. I was sent here to confirm that this place is indeed the one described in the writings, and then I stayed.
What was the reaction of the natives when you arrived here?
Most of them were not in favor of us living amongst them. They were afraid we might chase them out of their own village. And there were even more protests once we started talking about searching for traces of Saint Matthäus. I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other places of superstition.
Were there any confrontations with the natives?
Yes. The warriors of the village attacked us. The Ordo Luminous actually had to intervene.
Oh fuck, not
The
them.
Inquisition managed to make them run away. The islanders tried to attack again with the support of Vedlug, but we stood our ground. And when Lur, the chief of the village, finally accepted our presence, things calmed down.
Thank you. This information will certainly prove to be useful.
No, Gracie, because I'm not convinced I'm gonna be using 5e for it.
Thank you. I will let you
Just
work.
put campaign at the end.
Greetings, Desade. I am handling the investigation into the theft of the tablets. Sister Eugenia told me to talk to you.
I'm Brother Virgil. What would you like to know?
Everything.
According to your colleague, you were the one in charge of guarding the tablets on the night of the theft. Is that right?
Indeed.
What can you tell me about that night? Did you hear or see anything?
No, nothing in particular. The night was quiet, and then the morning after, we saw they were gone.
Someone had to enter the shack to steal the tablets. How did that happen?
I have no idea. The door was closed in the morning, and the lock was intact.
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Not really. What I can tell you for sure is it is not one of us.
Well, Sister Eugenia did tell me that the tablets were priceless.
Of course. But our motivation is not the lure of profit. All that matters to us is their value as proof, not the money we could make out of them.
I know this guy is saying repeatedly that he's not in it for money, but the way he talks reminds me of someone from the Corpus from Warframe. Listen, like, it's not his accent, but his speech patterns are Corpus, and it's messing with me. Listen.
Do you think the culprit could be a native?
Well, since none of us did it, it seems obvious. There aren't many other settlers around here, and the natives knew of the existence of these tablets before we found them. They were attached to them too, in their own way.
They are the ones who led you to them.
Well, we conducted the research, but they helped us find where they were hidden. Some inhabitants of the village are still giving us a hand with our work.
Well, thank you. I will investigate where the theft took place.
As you wish. But you won't find anything there. And why does it matter, anyway? There were witnesses to the discovery of these tablets. We have all the proof we need. And that's all that matters.
What do you mean?
Now we can prove Saint Matthias lived here. Our actions on this island are justified. To keep rummaging the way Sister Eugenia does will only create more tensions with the natives.
I was not expecting a theologian to say such things. Have you been in Eden for a long time?
2 months, approximately. Back then, there were still some pagan natives in the village. I joined Sister Eugenia's team with some of my colleagues, so we could give them a fresh outlook on things. We arrived straight from Ptolemy, hoping to study some new texts. But once we were here, I understood that my real mission was with the islanders. We must bring the light to this island.
You talked about a mission with the natives. What did you mean by that?
I may be under the command of Sister Eugenia here, but my superior is Bishop Domitius. Our mission is to banish pagan cults and convert the entire population to the light. The island belongs to Saint Matthias, and therefore to Ptolemy, since the god of light offered it to our founder.
If your superior's Domitius, you are a member of the Ordo Luminis. I did not expect to find one of its members side by side with the missionaries. They usually do not get along.
The Order goes everywhere the light needs to be revealed.
You have a very unique way of seeing things. I doubt everyone accepts it. How are your relations with the natives?
When I arrived, we were still trying to obtain information from them about Saint Matthias. but they were very reluctant to give us any answers. We were also trying to educate them. Our attempts eventually made some of the inhabitants of the village react badly. Most stubborn against our teachings, the warriors and the marked. The ones the natives call the Onomanawi. They eventually left, and it has proved nothing but a blessing for us. I would like to go back to work now, if you don't mind.
Of course. I will leave you to your work. Goodbye.
Interesting. The Ordo Luminis across the board has been full of assholes. That guy was an asshole, but he was like the least asshole-y Ordo Luminis dude we've seen so far, which is saying something.
Father.
I'm glad to see you, my child. What can I do for you?
Tell me about how you created this village.
We did not create it from the ground up. It was built around an existing native village. The islanders called it Vixenagad, which translates to the village of the old sage. We saw it as a sign. The natives had probably chosen this name in memory of Saint Mateus, and everything here fit the description of Saint Lucius. The discovery of the tablets proved us right. So, we decided to rebuild our Eden here, in the spirit of peace and harmony which is described in the scriptures.
My Foxfire, welcome in. My Foxfire says you're currently being hosted on my channel. I didn't get an alert. I'm not trying to dispute you, Foxfire, by any means, but when somebody hosts me, I get a ping, and I don't have one. But thank you all the same. Good to see you. Welcome in. I took a long weekend. I wasn't feeling great, but we're back at it now with some more Greedfall. And apparently, chat has decided that it is time to get a cookbook with our stretch goals. So we did that as well, because holy heck.
Why share this village with the natives?
To replicate and resume the work of our founder, of course. If he came here and managed to convert the natives, then it is our duty to do the same thing. By living side by side with them, it is much easier for us to pass on our teachings.
How well do you get along with the natives who live here?
Very well, of course. Especially since those who opposed our presence left.
Left? To go where?
Oh, to other villages, I imagine. Does it even matter? Those who stayed are on the path of enlightenment. Some of their legends must have been about Saint Mateus. That helped to convince them.
Foxfire says, I noticed, sorry I'm late. I know nothing to apologize for, friend. Nobody is required to be here for any reason whatsoever. I'm just glad you stopped by. I'm here for the people who want to be here and can make time to be here. No one is ever obligated. But, thank you kindly. Good to see you.
And how well have neighboring villages welcomed you?
With some reluctance, to be perfectly honest. So, we sent them missionaries. There are still frequent conflicts with the village of Vedlug, a highly violent village.
I agree, Tracecar.
But the other villages, the more peaceful ones, are slowly starting to listen to the sacred word.
There is something strange here.
It often takes time for the people of the continent to get used to our paradise, but I am sure you will come to appreciate it.
I must leave you. Goodbye.
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
I knew that the story would be more complex than we'd been told.
I find it regrettable that my colleagues aren't more honest when it comes to history. Nothing solid has ever been built on lies.
Either way, the resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur.
Nope, it's down. For some reason, I didn't get a down arrow. Apparently, this doesn't count as lower observation. Just so you know, Triska, I can see the Discord. Can I talk to you?
If you are saying that these tablets bear writings from the very hand of our holy founder, then we must find them. Without them, all our research to trace the life of Saint Mateus on this island is doomed to failure. If these savages have stolen them,
we will have to take them back. By force, if necessary.
Right. Let's take a peek around. It's an auto host. Maybe that's why. Yeah, maybe. Thank you for setting up an auto host, but unfortunately, I do not get a ping if I'm auto hosted, and I have no way to see who is auto hosting my channel. I used to be able to. This is actually good for anybody who has me on your auto host queue. Thank you. But if you want dApps for hosting the channel,
so kind of you to join me.
You got to do what Nalvor just did. Thank you, Nalvor, for the host. Welcome in anybody following that link. Good to see ya.
There is only one entrance and the door shows no evidence of a break-in.
Brother Virgil can't have cared less about these relics. He must have fallen asleep on duty. And then, someone must have just stolen the keys from him.
It's very likely that that's what happened, but someone must have informed them. It can't be a coincidence that they decided to steal it during the watch of the only neglectful guard.
So, we have to find their accomplice, the one that informed them, and who must be in the village.
We know that this theft could be an act of vengeance by the natives who were forced to leave here. They must still have allies in the village, family or friends. We should go talk to the chief of the natives. He will certainly know who is close to the exiles, and enough about the researchers to inform them.
Oh, also, my Foxfire and anybody else, if you have BTTV, Better Twitch TV, a free browser extension, or Frankerface Z, a different, equally as popular browser extension, not only do you get a bunch more emotes on this channel, and a lot of other channels that have limited Twitch official emotes, but you get a lot of functionality. Excuse me, Train, I'm trying to have a conversation. You get a lot of additional functionality on Twitch, including a proper dark mode, and, arguably most importantly, you can put a host button down below the stream that you're watching that will automatically host it on your channel if you want. It is super helpful, and then all you have to do is pop into a stream that you want to watch, and then you could just click on the host button and be like, hey, go check this out. It's cool. Highly recommend. For dark mode, if nothing else.
You have returned on Ol Manawi. Do you need something else?
I think I know who stole the tablets.
Really?
I believe those who were exiled from your village seek vengeance because the missionaries forced them to leave. They must have taken the tablets with the help of someone else who stayed here.
You may be right, but you may also be wrong.
You do well to tell me what you know. Once the priests have reached the same conclusions as I have, how do you think they will interrogate you?
You're probably right. The Inquisitors would come back, and my people would suffer. I do not want to break the peace that I did all I could to make. I think the name of the woman you are looking for is Vindwal. She helps the priests who seek the old sage.
If she's helping the priests, why would she betray them now?
Her son is one of the warriors who had to leave the village. He is filled with anger and fury. If you go talk to her, please, do not hurt her. She is but a mother who acted according to her son's wishes.
I have no intention of hurting her, but things may not be so simple when it comes to her son.
Give me one quick second, chat. Boop. There we go. Stretch goals accurately represented. Da 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 da. Cool.
I have to go.
Like so many others.
Talk to Vindwall. Is Vindwall in the village? She is. Okay. Cool.
Greetings. Are you Vindwall?
Bertia Tumad. Yes, that is me. What do you want?
What can you tell me about Lair, your former leader?
He is a man of peace. Some people dislike him, not me. Everything he did to save the village. But I think the mind shakers made him forget what we are. He almost speaks like them now.
Listen, I know you helped the exiles to steal the tablets of Saint Matthias.
No, this is not true. It wasn't me.
There's no point in denying it. I know you did it for your son who had to leave the village.
If you know that, then you know that I don't have the tablets. So what do you want from me?
The only means of alleviating the situation with Thélème is to give the priests their tablets back. So, if you don't want your son to suffer their wrath, it would be best if I could retrieve them discreetly.
Bran and the rest of the exiles are hiding in the woods, beyond the stone circle. If you want to take the tablets away from them without being seen, do not take the path on the left. It is riddled with traps. And please, do not hurt my son.
Can do. Do a hard save. I can't do a hard save. Can I do a hard save now? Yes, I can. Great. Just in case this is really heckin' hard. Do not take the path on the left. Okay. So do not go that way. Probably. Go this way. Okay. Time to go exploring. Hello, dear friend. Don't mind me, friend. What is, Petrus give us? Charisma. Nice. This is a cute little gully. If I was playing a survival crafting game, I would build something down here because it's cute, like an emergency shelter or something. Do. Let me turn that on just in case. Some loot over here. Let's explore the borders of this map while we're out. No reason not to. Giant pig thing. Good tanking, Vasco. Got obsidian and ruby from that. Lovely. Got another obsidian and ruby. We need those for armor upgrades. So that's just great. This is travel, it looks like. Let's just make sure. Map border get. Map border get. Map border get. You can see it up there. Okay, cool. Boop. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Go up and to the right. That other quest we want's here too. Whoa, large number of bats. Dear friend, you're okay. Don't worry about it. Attack Batos.
Protect me in this battle. A bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Vasco, what are you fighting over there? Well, it's dead, whatever it is. Somebody called at the beginning of the game, I think it might have been Trisker, that Thélème are like religious fanatics and that's going to cause problems down the line. And that's true, but our homeboy right there, I always forget his name. I keep wanting to call him Preston, that's not his name. His name is Petrus. Petrus is a bro, showing that there are shades of gray and they're not all bad, which I quite like. Hello, friends. Who the heck fire are you?
Ah, you are from the continent, are you not? You are different than the people from here.
Delighted to see you again, Sister Ephesia.
Father Petrus, is that really you? What are you doing here?
Merely a courtesy call.
How might I help you?
Have you been here for a long time?
Since the beginning of my investigation. A few weeks, perhaps, although it feels like months. I'm not particularly fond of the wild, and I find this place unsettling.
I see.
Anything else?
How has your mission fared up until now, sister?
Not very well, I'm afraid. I haven't been able to get much from these villagers. Their chief and their priest are evasive when questioned. As for the other natives, their behavior can be quite odd. They'll spend hours just staring into the void. But as soon as I come close, they chase me away. They frighten me, I must admit. There is a heavy veil of evil here. I feel it, but I'm not able to find from whence it comes. Perhaps you should talk to them. They may speak to you. Anything else?
That'll do, thank you.
That will be
Hey,
all,
Brightline.
Sister Ephesia. Thank you.
I've got excuse me. I've got transcodes today? That's awesome. Good to have you in, friendo. Let's circle back this way first. Get the skill altar. Yeah, no, Brentman, like, I'm glad that I have transcodes. It's just, I never know when I have them, so... I'm glad that we have those for you. We have a couple of friendos who can't watch on, you know, Mac quality. Tresker is telling everyone that we funded the cookbook, as he should. Enjoy your shower, Burb. Become Clean Griffin. It's back here. I wish this game had a little bit more in its environments. Like, the environments are pretty. They're just a little bit sparse. And I would personally like it if there was a little bit more here. That being said, I still think this game is gorgeous. Some of the best writing in an action RPG in terms of characterization and conversations, which, you know, I would fucking hope so, right? Given that it's a game about diplomacy, but still. It's good. I like it a lot. This looks like the place where I was going to say get into a fight. But the reason that I'm looking over here is because this looks like the place where we would fight a guardian, a Nadaig. And I don't see one, but that does not mean that it does not exist.
Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Got a scale. Nice. First time we've gotten that. The more I hear the natives talk, the more I can pronounce their language. It's definitely Latin-based. It's a Latin-based conlang with, like, Celtic influences. For example, Sol Lacer. They're fire magic. That's very obviously Sol, soul, solar, sun. And then Lacer is a conlang version of laser. It's a sunbeam! How do I get up there? What am I missing, chat? Aha! Does Petrus actually fight? Yes, he's a spellcaster. It's just Vasco and I kill stuff so quick, he doesn't get into range. That deer scared the shit out of me. Devastating grenades. Increase the area of effect of the explosion of set trap and file throw. Nice. And then the next thing we get is bomb. You mean to tell me there's not going to be a guardian in this area? Because this looks guardian-y. Save my bullets for the moment.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Yeah, see, there he goes.
Your magic is running out. Take a potion.
I love the enemy design in this game, too. Like, they look similar, and I can see that being problematic, but they're cool looking.
And let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Your magic is running out. Take a potion. May the shadow engulf.
Trying to save my bullets here. The language is a mix of Briton, Flemish, Gaelic, and Irish, apparently. It's pretty cool. Yes! Like I said, as I go, I'm picking up the pronunciation better. I personally think it's quite pretty. I'm gonna go get whatever this is. Poisoned out chemical mix, nice. Got some more rings. Is there anything Petrus can use? Let's check. Maybe? Let's see. Petrus. You can use all of these. Good for you. I'll give you the Ring of the Abbess Mother. And I'll take the purple one when I get more mental power. Do. We're due to level up soon, which will be nice.
Protect me in this battle. Bit of poison on my blade.
Whoop! Nope.
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Your magic is running out. Take a potion.
Hang in there, Vasco. A lot of armor on those boys. The only thing I don't like about the natives in this game so far, and this is a minor complaint, some of the voice actors don't sell it as well as some of the other ones do. Some of the natives are great, and some of the natives, you can tell the actor is like not super confident, with an F, confident, not competent, confident in what they're saying, especially the native words, and that comes through a little bit, and that's, honestly, it's a damn shame. I get it, I completely understand, but in my personal opinion, a couple of the natives' lines could have used a few more takes.
protect me in this battle. Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Another sip? What am I playing, Mortal Shell?
Your magic is running out. Take a potion.
Level 20 hype. I need 3 points to get this. Okay, cool. We'll save that up. Let's check our codex. We've got the notes already. We've read all of these. Wrong button. Sorry, chat. Let's see. Teardob, the Blacklands. Teardob is a region where land in many places still bears the mark of the terrible fire that ravaged it. This dark color is the origin of the name the Blacklands. Eden is a strange village, a kind of experiment carried out by the missionaries of Ptolemy, aiming at creating a place resembling that described in the life of St. Matthias. Excuse me, a place of harmony between the natives and the religious. It was built around the village of Vigsonegad, whose name means the village of the old sage. Ptolemy saw a reference to St. Matthias, which motivated their choice. And then... what do we have here that's new? Second Mate Fernando. Captain Fernando is fully devoted to Admiral Cabral, for whom he has been second in command for many years. To reward him for this loyalty, the Admiral placed him in charge of the knot ports in San Mateus. Alas, the presence of knots in the city is not without conflict. Religious people do not tolerate the secrets of the sailors. As promised, we look at the codex when we level up. That was a dude we met on Tuesday of last week. All right. Going down and creeping around. Okay. Still no Guardian, which is really surprising. Good job, Kit.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Wow, these things have a lot of health. Trying to save my bullets, but fuck. Oh, poisoned. Everybody's poisoned. Don't know what those things are, but they dead now. Ring of the Deacon. Nice. Got a lot of magic rings in this area, which makes sense because it's a man, another one. It's a Ptolemy area, and Ptolemy is all about their magic, but still a lot of rings in this area. Do 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 do. I think we need to do some creeping now. Because the woman, I've already forgotten her name. Logwin, something like that. Wanted us to not hurt her son, and I don't want to, so we're gonna be sneaky beaky. Try to get these tablets ninja style. Don't worry, guys. I played Ghost of Tsushima. I got this. Speaking of Ghost of Tsushima, that game was awesome. have a feeling we can't go down there. Sneaky breaky.
Here's the place that Vindwal indicated.
Vindwal.
The exiles must be near.
These people have been banished already. There's no need to add death to their list of punishments. Let's try not to fight them.
Agreed. Save it again. Is it explained where the source of Teleme magic is?
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
In that case, we should avoid taking the left path. If I remember correctly what that woman said, it's booby-trapped.
It's murky. We've learned some things about it, but other things not so much. So, here's what we know. According to Teleme doctrine, their messiah, Saint Matthias, traveled around the world, and he found some place where a being of light granted him magic, and he brought the secrets of that magic back to Teleme and taught the people. It's the rings, but it's also supposedly their faith. They can do things with their magic that, like, other people can't do. We know that we believe that Saint Matthias came here, and specifically in the village of Eden. He found something in this area that granted him magic. But we met some historians in the old world, in Serene, and they said that Teleme's apostle, basically, like the direct writings of St. Lucius, said that he went into a mountain and heard a voice from beneath the earth. And that's considered heretical, which is weird because that's what their whole faith is based on. But we don't really know anything else about that, and those historians had to flee. We helped them get to the Bridge Alliance. I hope we find more of that story. It's leaning like we will, but that's what we know right now. We don't know the extent of Teleme's miracles, and like where their magic ends and their pure faith begins. But that's what I got. Hope that helps.
There, we found them. Now all that's left to do is to return to Eden.
Flatly not true, young Skywalker. We have lots of stuff to do before we head back. Frenchmilla says, can I suggest taking a rubbing of them in case there's other shenanigans afoot? Love to. Can't. You followed us?
What are you doing here?
I was worried for my son. I wanted to make sure that everything was fine.
I think so. I managed to retrieve the tablets discreetly.
I am glad to hear that you managed to retrieve them. I will go talk to my son now. He needs to stop seeking revenge and find a new clan.
That would indeed be wiser. Vengeance has no positive repercussions.
Cool. Your reputation with the faction is now friendly. A reward was put in the chest in your campfires and in your townhouse. Nice! What was the name of that achievement, guys? I missed it. Before we head back, though, we want to go over here to this village and see what there is to see. I love that this area is just called Swampy Area. Trophy earned currents? That's not a word that I know. Maybe it's the native word for friend. Speaking of the native word for friend, we still don't know what to do about those doors that we found. Aside from making all of the Lord of the Rings jokes. Lord of the Rings jokes and or Troy jokes. I can see streamers going to that area and just screaming Hector about 5 times. Which would also be hilarious, by the way. Question Deirdre the village chief. Question the village Donegad. Let's question the village Donegad first. Man, they've got really good stone in this area. This is the first one of these that we've seen that's almost entirely out of stone. Most of them are a mix of stone and mud.
Go away, Renaig say. You are not welcome in my home.
Fair enough. Let's go talk to the Donegad. I'm just gonna say, stylistically, Renaigse is a fun word to say, and I might incorporate it into a D&D game at some point. I think my 3 favorite native words so far are Renaigse, Naraig, and I don't really care for Olmanawi, admittedly. But Siora said something, I'm trying to remember, that I liked. It kind of stuck with me.
Good day. Are you the wise man of this village?
Burt tir dumad Renaigse. I am the Donegad, yes.
I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
The people of your island are constantly asking questions, yet reject any answers that displease them. Questions have no value when one already claims to know the answers.
But
it is your case. You believe you know the answers. You seek only their echo. Answer your own questions. At least then the answers will please you, and we shall be done with your foolishness.
That is not what I...
Qua awelemseg. May your answers fill your day with bounty.
Bro? I thought that the natives wore headpieces and masks with wooden horns on them. However, this bro is not wearing a head covering at all, and he's got some Malfurion Stormrage hair going on. Are the natives growing roots? Oi, look at that guy. That's cool. I want to learn more about that. Chief, your Donegad appears to be turning into a tree. What is this?
Ber tir tumad on all Menawi. I am Deirdre, daughter of Enora, daughter of Rowena, Mal of this clan. What do you seek?
Can you tell me something about your beliefs?
We believe that we are part of an everything, and that life depends on a balance that comes from this everything. Our strength is drawn from that which we protect, all that surrounds us, and that which surrounds us feeds and protects us in return.
What can you tell me about your clan?
My people are proud, full of courage and tough. That which destroys others makes us stronger. Many of them fear us, even amongst the other clans, because the fury of the Storm Warriors is a story often told. But when we are not fighting, we are peaceful people, and we are happy guarding over our sacred woods. Anything more?
Concerning this story about a cult.
Enough. Enough questions. I have nothing more to say.
Oh, I wanted to ask her about that other stuff. Can I?
What do you seek?
No.
I need to be going.
Wawalem seg.
Now, apparently we chose the answers that we needed. Whoops. Hey, Capers, can we get those bots out of my chat, please? Obliged. Maybe we can come back later for more questions. Yes. Whenever I can says, cool woolen neck and shoulder armor that wise man is using. I like the chief's necklace. It's kind of cool. Brightman, what game is that? I don't know that acronym, friend.
Leave me be. Even your thoughts are loud and break my peace.
Can't you leave us alone, Monisanaig?
Traitor. An Anolmenawi does not wear the dress of the strangers.
Traitor. Wow. Fantasy Star Online. Ah, gotcha.
Birtir tu madre naikse.
Good day.
Do you want something?
Could you answer a few questions?
Questions. It is a word that you adore. Let us play a game. If you answer my questions, I will answer yours.
Sure.
If it's the only way to get answers, then let's play.
I am pleased. We will have fun. But beware, no lies. What name is given the place from where you come?
I come from Serene, a grand city on the continent of Gicane.
Really? It is possible that you come from there, but I believe that this is not your land. Your turn.
Your village seems different than the others. Why is that?
Each village is different than the others. It is the reflection of those who live in it and of all that surrounds it.
She's right.
Vedlug is the village of the lightning-struck wood in your language.
Why do you call it that?
It is said that there was once a great fire that burned all the surrounding woods caused by a storm. But one tree that burns nourishes a new tree. Greener and stronger than before, the forest returns. We are like her. Even wounded, we rise again, stronger than we were before. Our warriors are known for this by all clans. They fear us. Let's try something else. Are you on Olmenawi with your land? Or did you inherit your link from your parents?
I'm not bound. Or at least I haven't done anything in particular to bind myself.
Then it was your parents. One of them at least must have been Doneigad. Your turn.
Interesting.
Could you tell me more about your beliefs?
What a strange question. I don't believe. I know. Nature is alive. A forest is like a village. Every river, every rock, every beast, the land itself, all live, all speak to us. In exchange for these gifts, we honor her, give her our dead. This is the way of things. We do everything in our power to protect her. It was fun. More than with the woman who makes light. She did not want to play.
Oh, wow, we can't do more? The woman who makes light, the Mother Cardinal? No, the missionary. Why can't I ask her more? Heckin', ugh.
Birtir to Mad, an Almanawi. What do you want?
Ow.
What can you tell me about your rituals?
Our rituals? Nothing. Nothing at all. They do not concern me. I am not a Doneigad. Even you. You should be able to tell that. Why you bother me with these questions? I am only a gatherer. Go and bother someone else.
Okay.
Tell me about the missionaries that came here. Those who wear the symbol of the sun on their clothing.
When they came, they spoke about their bright and shiny god. They told us we were wrong. Said that nature was just nature, and not to be worshipped. These men know nothing. We ignored them. They finally left, and then the woman came to us. She sniffed around everywhere, asking many questions, just like you. I was told that she tried to enter my own home. I even saw her trying to follow me in the woods. She must be careful. It is easy to get lost in the woods, or cross paths with wild beasts.
This question will seem strange to you, but do you know anything about a demon?
A demon?
A dark spirit, if you prefer.
No. There is no such thing as dark spirits. Your question is not strange. Foolish, perhaps.
Okay.
You're different from the others. What is your role in the village?
Different? Why?
Well, for one, you answer me when I speak.
You others, when we don't answer you, you start digging for answers everywhere else. I am a gatherer. I hunt a little. I do my part for the life of the village.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the beliefs of your village?
The beliefs of the village? That is a strange question for an Onol Manawi. Our beliefs are the same as those of the other clans. We believe in the earth that carries us and feeds on our dead, in the rain that quenches us and drowns us, in the beasts that feed us and in those that eat us. I do not know what more I can say to you. Everyone shares these beliefs.
Thank you.
I must leave now. Thank you for your help.
I wanted to play more of the riddle game with the girl down here. Oh, I can. Great. Good. Good.
Do you want something? Enough questions.
Oh. Because I wanted to find out more about Desardet. Hey, Theoretical. Welcome in, friendo. How are you today, friendo? We're gonna take our break soon. I'm just gonna finish this quest first.
Anything new?
No. The investigation has gone stale. The villagers won't even engage in conversation with me now. Perhaps you should talk to them. They may speak to you.
I managed to exchange a few words with some villagers, but I admit they don't seem keen to talk.
And did they tell you anything worth sharing?
I know little more about their beliefs. They worship nature and do not intend to change. It is certainly different from the Luminous faith, but it's hardly demonic worship. Yet, there's something strange about this village. One of the villagers that spoke with me seemed truly worried. On edge, even.
I think I know of whom you speak. A man always looking over his shoulder. He often sneaks out of the village like a thief. I attempted to follow him, but he always eludes me. I tried to get into his hut to see if he was hiding anything, but someone was always there.
Then we should give it a try. Perhaps we'll fare better.
That fellow was really nervous. Perhaps we should try and search his house to see what he's hiding.
He doesn't look inclined to let us in. We'll have to distract him.
I'm sure this young lady could help us. She appears to be playful and to love pranks. Or we could just break some of these pots. That'd keep him busy.
I can pretend to be clumsy, but we'll have to work fast, and it will only work once.
Before that, though, we are going to take a break. I'm gonna turn the music on for you guys. It's the top of the hour. It's halfway through our stream. My God, we've made a lot of progress today in only 2 hours. Excuse me. Now is a great time to get a drink, have a stretch, grab a snack, all that good stuff. I'm gonna turn some music on for the regulars, and I will see you guys in just a few minutes. Keepers, keep an eye on chat for me, and I'll see you guys soon. Sorry, guys. I know I was gone a while. I decided to go ahead and grab some lunch. I haven't eaten it yet. It's cooling beside me, but since this game is mostly about talking, and I have tacos, I figured I could have some tacos during conversations, and everything would be good. They need, like, 10 minutes to cool off, so in that time, we can go do some inspectorating in the village. What's for lunch? Tacos. Well, burritos. Yes, this is with the braised beef I made last night. That's right.
Do you want something?
Might I ask you a few questions about the villagers?
More questions? You really like this game. You really do.
If we could avoid the...
Very well. But be brief then, because it is not good fun.
What can you tell me about that man down there? I spoke to him, and he seemed... nervous.
Don't hold it against him. The people of the light have already questioned us. That makes him distrustful. He is a man of few words, but he is devoted to the village and listens to the Donegad with great attention. He is a gatherer, but everyone knows he wants to become the next Voglendijk, the next servant of Donegad.
Where does this man live?
Down there. His dwelling is right in front of my own.
I would like to take a look inside.
What? Why would you want to do that? It is his home. You have nothing to do there if you are not invited.
I really must go inside. I need to clarify something. If you can help us.
My child, I understand you might be shocked by this request, but have no fear. We have no intention of taking or destroying anything. We would just like to put to rest a few rumors.
You are one of them, aren't you? One of these men who shake our minds. A man of the light.
Well, that's correct. I am a priest of Ptolemy.
All of that are just words. And it is not fun. If you want my help, I want the hat of the mind shaker woman.
Sure.
Very well. I will go and ask her. But I cannot promise that she will accept.
Mind checker woman's hat. We can do that. We can definitely do that. I bet. Madam Theologian, I require your hat.
Did you learn anything?
No, nothing more. Were you able to get inside the nervous man's hut?
I'm working on it.
Anything else?
This may seem a strange request, but I have something to ask. I need you to give me your hat, so that I might sneak into the house of the native.
My hat? I don't see how it could possibly make you more discreet. Is this some sort of joke?
No. A woman is willing to help me in exchange for your bonnet.
Go ahead and mock. It matters not. My mission takes precedence over my pride. Take it.
Mock what? Your hair's fine. What are we mocking, exactly? You look fine. Anyway, let's go. I have acquired hat. She looks cute without it. A bit, yeah, she's younger than I thought she was.
Do you want something?
Here, I present to you her hat.
Very well. I shall distract him, but be discreet and very quick. And be respectful of what you find there. Be good.
Okay. I kind of went to Sardine to try it on just for giggles, those birch melee. Yeah.
Oi! Toiges! Radayam Redit Quad!
Yeah, late 20s is what I was thinking, Trace. Let's go.
What a horrible mask. How can someone wear such a thing unless they're worshipping some dark creature?
I wouldn't like to cross paths in a dark alleyway with someone wearing a mask like this.
This altar is incredibly morbid. I wonder what sort of spirit could be venerated in this way.
This is exactly the kind of proof we've been looking for. An evil cult, far from some naive veneration of nature and other island
I don't think so.
spirits.
He said the dead, like they give their dead back to the earth. I bet this guy's just a mortician.
This painting is frightening, evoking war, a massacre, a bloodbath under the likeness of a grimacing face.
All these gruesome and bloody horrors leave no room for doubt. There is a demonic cult here.
Nope, I don't agree.
We should go tell Sister Ephesia.
I don't do and agree. Can we talk to the bro? No. But we can do a talk down here. Or maybe not. Okay. I think they're getting the wrong idea, but it's a main story quest. We have to do it. I wonder... Actually, wait. Actually, wait. $25 for that reload. I'm gonna get Siora and see if Siora says something different. Because that was all Desarde and I almost called him Pontius. Petrus, thank you. I wonder if... we bring Siora. If it'll say something different. Let's check for science. Because Siora will probably know what these are.
Do you want something?
Here, I present to you...
And be respectful.
Oi! Toiges! Radayam Redit Quad!
I feel like Siora would know what these are.
This painting is frightening. Evoking war. A massacre. A bloodbath under the likeness of a grimacing face. This altar is incredibly morbid. I wonder what sort of spirit could be venerated in this way.
This is exactly the kind of proof we've been looking for. An evil cult, far from some naive veneration of nature and other island spirits.
The man that worships a magic lamp speaks of being naive. Oh, how it is charming.
Siora, I am sorry. What I really wanted to say was that...
Leave it, old man. I know exactly what it is you wanted to say.
Well, we did unlock new dialogue.
What a horrible mask. How can someone wear such a thing unless they're worshipping some dark creature?
This is just a mask they wear in battle to intimidate their enemies, nothing more.
All these gruesome and bloody horrors leave no room for
Yeah,
doubt.
that's what I thought. Okay, so Siora does have
There is a demonic
different
cult
shit.
here. We should go tell Sister Ephesia.
Interesting. What if we don't bring Petrus? Yeah, she straight up says, like, that's not what this is. What if we only bring Siora? Thank you, Bertrina.
Place that Vindwal indicated. The exiles must be near.
Oh, fuck.
These people...
No, I can't. That's too far back. Damn it. All right, we'll keep Siora with us. It's fine.
These gruesome and bloody horrors leave no room
How'd
for
that happen?
doubt.
Oh, it only autosaves so many
There
times.
is a demonic cult here. We should go tell Sister Ephesia.
We'll do a hard save right here in case Petrus screws us. If Petrus screws us, I'm reloading and switching him out.
Did you learn anything?
No, nothing more. Were you able to get inside the nervous man's hut?
I was able to sneak into the hut of our mystery man.
And what did you discover?
Some troubling things. A ritual mask, a rather morbid altar, and a fresco depicting a massacre.
By the Enlightened. To think these unholy things were so near. Finally, the proof we need that there's a blood-worshipping cult here. They cannot perform their heinous pagan rituals in the village, and I'm certain that it's where our nervous friend sneaks off to. I failed to find where he goes, but you have already proven more competent than I.
I shall try. Hopefully he won't lead us into a trap.
Thank you for your help. And good luck.
We should wait until
Taco,
nightfall
Brightman.
and follow him.
Hide in the village exit and wait for night. Okay. Excuse me, Zero. Sleep until nighttime. Very, very hot taco.
Here we could hide and wait. We would be able to see where this sleepless boy goes during nightfall.
My child, it's time to wake up. Our nervous friend is here.
That sneaking music, though. Oh, fuck.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle!
Out there. He's out of range. We gotta go. I'll get this loot later.
Where could our man have gone?
He must have gone through this door, made out of roots.
Search for a way to enter the passage. Okay. What the hell? This is new. Well then.
What's happening? You are so pale. Did the lightning-struck tree speak to you?
In a way. I saw many images. They were so real. as if I was the tree itself.
Do tell. This vision is surely the key to the portal.
I was this tree, and my branches were shaken by a storm so strongly that they hurt terribly. The heavens caught fire several times, and I felt the lightning strike and pierce me through and through. A sinister warmth took hold of my entire body in an instant, and flames began to devour me. Life left me. All was calm, and I had a taste of cinder in my mouth. In spite of this, I continued to feel. And the rain began to fall on my roots, and at the very heart of my being, I felt the sap begin to flow again. A shoot appeared on my darkened roots. Then the vision dissipated. I have never experienced anything like it before.
Interesting. Okay. Can I light these?
The drawing on this stone resembles a symbol that must represent the earth.
Okay.
This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water.
Okay. Forest looks angry. A bit, yeah, Winter Viking.
This stone bears the image of a storm. Or perhaps the wind.
Wind.
The drawing on this stone represents lightning.
Lightning.
Here this looks like a snowflake. The snow, or maybe ice. This stone is blackened. Eaten away. I think it's supposed to evoke death. This stone has an image of the moon.
We don't need moon and snowflake.
On this stone, the sun is visible.
We don't need the sun.
This drawing looks like an infant. Could it represent life? The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. I'm certain.
Okay, so... First the storm.
This stone bears the image of a...
Then lightning. Then... fire. Then... What was this one? Water. Not yet. Then fire. Then death. Then rain.
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Damn it!
Maybe enlighten protect.
I hit earth instead of...
May the shadow engulf our enemy.
Tell us again.
Instead of water.
Exactly what you saw, my child.
Let's try that again.
I was this tree, and my branches were shaken by a storm so strongly that they hurt terribly.
Yes, shut up.
The heavens caught fire several times, and
Storm.
I felt the lightning strike and pierce me through.
Lightning.
A sinister warmth took hold of my entire body in an instant, and
I had it. I just clicked on the wrong
flames began to devour
stone.
me.
Fire.
Left me. All was calm, and I had a taste of cinder in my mouth.
Death.
In spite of this, I continued to feel. And the rain began
Water.
to fall on my roots. And at the very heart of my being, I felt
and then life.
The sap begin to flow again.
I had it. I just clicked on the wrong
appeared
stone.
on my darkened roots. Then the vision
Got it.
dissipated. I have never experienced
I clicked on the
anything
wrong
like it
stone and I got baby mode. I'm upset. But I had it, Chad. I had it. I'm annoyed. I had that. Tried to go too quickly. That was the issue. My light on? Yeah, it is. Ooh. The top part of the cave is Uncharted 3: A Thief's End. The bottom part of the cave is Dark Souls 2. And I'm okay with that.
close duis, atudayam canadedole, tadulan vrandi, alaunales agen ole vei. Closi garamam italami olflinau ich egrem. Closi cadem tayentis olarabeni a ol slai. Vanqua sakengedem fradem adigalem. Linquid winterbus galansani. Tugombenis gremos nigawi. Rencasie crimaderem denegau edent. Clos duis, arruiect nes diri.
Cool.
Lois des Raman ades Gideon, Argenta. Esfarnu Fradi, Damagengadan, Yadiga Ladandian. Esfarnu Fradi, Dawid Gaishidon. Agesfarnu Fradi, Dawid Gremosanagui.
What a strange ritual. I have never seen anything like it. The rituals of my village are not quite as scary.
In any case, Teleme's story suddenly sounds way more plausible. The Denegad who performed the ritual was the villagers. We should go talk to Deirdre.
Interesting. Magic disappearing stick, yeah. I noticed that too. I don't think it's a big deal, though. Oh, good. Our bat friends are still here. I wouldn't call that a demonic cult, though, and that's the thing. At the end of the day, Teleme says they have a demonic cult. That just looked like shamanistic ritual. If anything, they were invoking the power of nature. But what do I know? What I am curious about is why. Because I will say that was certainly an aggressive ritual. It looked like a war ritual, like power up your warriors before a big fight. But maybe they think the Solasar is coming to take their village, which is entirely possible. Let's see.
What do you seek?
I'm gonna eat while we're talking about this.
We found your sanctuary and assisted in one of your blood rituals. Was the apparition we witnessed the demon the priests were talking about?
What is clear is these priests know nothing, and you know nothing.
The ritual. I've never seen anything like it. I hoped you'd be able to explain what they were trying to achieve. As you can see, my companion is not a Renaigse like the others. He bears our likeness. Please share your knowledge with us. Grant us the chance to understand.
Very well. I'll attempt to help you make sense of what you witnessed. The ritual you saw is a ceremony to summon forth the strength of our warriors. Our people have always lived in harmony with nature. Our very existence revolves around her. She talks to us and takes on many faces. What you have witnessed is just one of many. Confronting the threat that the Renoigsi make up, we called them for their blessing, and they appeared to us.
Can we contact them? I mean, is communication possible?
What you witnessed was not a discussion. But if you visit a sanctuary, you may see one of the faces, and then you will be able to talk. Pass the mountains and head to the swamps. There, if you perform the ritual, you will see them come. Though what you will hear may not be to your liking.
Find the sanctuary and learn more about the island's magic. Hell yes, we are doing that immediately. as soon as I take this bite of food. Where is this? Where is this? Hang on. Find the sanctuary indicated by Deirdre. It's here. Where, though? Can I zoom out? Like, it's not there. It's... There's the tablets we can turn in. Is it here? No. Ah! Aha! Okay. So let's go turn these tablets in. And then we will go that way. Can we fast travel? Actually, let's talk to... No, let's actually not. Let's keep Taleme out of the loop on this one. Because I don't really want Taleme to know what we discovered. I'm sure Petrus will tell them at some point, but that doesn't mean we have to. We'll worry about these bounties later. We've got enough on our plate as is.
I retrieved your relics.
Thank you. Thank you immensely. Thanks to them, we will be able to continue our research on St. Matthias.
I am curious to know who is responsible for this theft. The culprit must be brought to justice.
I do not want to point the finger at anyone. You have your relics back, and that's the only thing that matters.
Good for you,
Your
Desarde.
indulgence honors you. But how can we be certain that these thieves will not strike again if they are not punished?
A good start would be to keep a better watch on the priceless treasures that you find.
Had you respected this village, you would not have to look for a culprit. You settled here without even asking those who lived here for their opinion on the matter. Instead of talking about harmony, start taking action to really make it happen.
But that is precisely what we desire more than anything. We may have been a bit clumsy in the beginning, but we'll make sure to improve things in the future. You really were a great help.
I'll take that.
I would be most grateful if you agreed to continue helping us.
I might come back at some point, but alas, I'm very busy.
Naturally. Either way, we are certainly capable of continuing our research without you.
Actually, I must go back to my work. Our next expedition must depart as soon as possible.
Your next expedition?
Our brave researchers must continue to follow the tracks of our founder on this island. In the meantime, here, take this as a token of gratitude for the help you gave us.
Thank you. I hope your expedition will be a success.
150 coins. Nice. And 1300 XP. Beautiful. Progress in the main quest. Did you mean face to face with the demon? Because that's what we're doing. Let's go. Oh, I am excited for this. There's so many directions they can go with the magic in this game. And the way that they've crafted this world so far. What? Who's attacking? Oh.
Your magic is running out. Take a potion. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
As I was saying, there's so many ways they can go with magic in this game. And the way that they've crafted this world and the characterizations that they've done, I have reasonably high hopes for this. My desire is that we are not the Dovahkiin. We are not the chosen one. They've strongly hinted at the fact that Desarde is either an immigrant himself or he has parentage from this land. Excuse me. I have absolutely nothing against that. But I hope that doesn't translate into being the chosen one. I would even be okay if his coming to this land was preordained. I would be okay with that. As long as he's just a dude. If he's Anakin Skywalker, I'm okay with that. If he's the Dovahkiin, I'm going to be a little bit annoyed. I hope they don't go that route. What I'm also hoping is we summon the spirit, and the spirit goes, "Whoopst the fuck are you?" And we have to try to explain to this ancient and powerful entity. Yeah, we don't know how the fuck we got into this mess, but we're here now. We already killed these dudes, and I'm a little bit low on bullets, so I don't want to blitz through these guys again, especially not that big guy that I'm looking at in the middle of the screen right now. So I'm just gonna creep through. We already dealt with this. So, oh, also, I need to do a thing while I'm thinking about it. Boop. Because I wasn't thinking about it like I should. I need to fix the thing real quick. Shouldn't take me long, guys. Boop. Be-doop. There we go. I noticed the bot didn't have a sub. So, fix that up. Oh, fuck! Anyway, Brentwinick says, "Spirit appearing in a bathrobe. I was busy. Who are you? What the fuck do you want?" That is what I hope this game does. Maybe not the bathrobe part, but yeah. That, like, what you just described is what I'm hoping for. We'll see. And travel. Vedvilvi. Find the sanctuary indicated by Deirdre. Done. Before we do that, though, I'm going to take a brief stopover at camp, restock our potions, restock our ammo, all that good stuff. So, give me just a second, friends. We need science. We need crafting. We need Petrus.
My dear child, what can I...
No, fuck off.
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care.
We need Kurt. Where's Kurt? Kurt Bro. Petrus, you're benched. You give charisma. Probably bring you along. Oh, Sierra gives vigor. We'll bring Kurt for now because Kurt gives craftsmanship. And that will help me do some crafting. So the first thing I need to do is I need to upgrade this. Let's see. 12 armor, 30 armor, 24 armor. Yeah, I'm going to go with the 30 armor. Where did that go? Reinforced pauldrons. Ta-da! Great. Ta-da! Great. And then over here, this has lock picking on it. So we want to keep the lock picking, but we want... Needed for thieves. Fury generation +6, lock picking +1. There we go. Great. Birch Millet is back with miso. Tasty. Now, upgrade these. 24, 30. Let's do that. Great. And then the boots. We want those. Okay. So that's done. Now, yeah. More damage on our gun. Great. And then go down here. Make all of the ammo that we can. We have so much stuff. $222 shots. Great. Let's do... That's Hawthorne. This is Borage. Okay. Let's bring this up to 50, so we need 13. Can I make major health potions? No, it requires science 3. Good to know. Magic potions, we need 21. Great. Let's get... Uh-oh. Did my screen freeze? There we go. Let's get our chemical stuff back up to 20 of each type. Oh, we can't. We're missing amber. That's fine. We can buy some amber. Go over here. Give me Petrus. Ooh, a steel dagger. Can't use it. Actually, hang on. Can I get... Where's my girl? Not as good as what you're using. Okay. Huh. Rate of fire 2. A lot more stun, though. I think this is what I'm using. So we can't really get better yet unless we want to go up to a gun, which I don't. There's Petrus's new helmet. Nothing here with stats on them. Nothing here with stats on them that I care about. Nope. Can't use this stuff yet. Oh, here we go. Lined Cape of the Congregation. Yeah. Buy and equip. Nice. Alright. Let's buy out your ammo. Let's buy out your amber. Let's buy out your pine resin. Buy out your crude iron ore. And your hoof fungus. Cool. Oh, that's much better. I'll show you with our actual, like, gear here in just a second. Make 3 more of those. Great. Okay. Put our Merchant Prince's gear back on. With our lined Cape of the Congregation. Oh yeah, dude. It's just the upgraded version. I'm into it. Let me see what other capes he has real quick. He's got the Cape of the Bridge Alliance, which is also blue. Well, they're all blue. I'm gonna keep the Congregation because we are Legate of the Congregation. I'm debating if I want to bring Kurt. I switched to Kurt for the craftsmanship, but maybe I want to bring the father. Maybe I want to bring Petrus for his charisma bonus. I'll bring Kurt for now, and we'll see what we're up against. Got a lot of good upgrades there. Welcome to a new area, chat. Who knows what we'll find. Area hype. Yeah, Brightwind. Hell yeah. Campsite. Cool. Now, interesting, look here. This is a stone wall with sensors from peoples. Got a bunch of loot. Oh, that reminds me, we have a gift from... Whoa! Whoa, buddy. Kurt, can you use that? Incompatible with this character. No, he cannot. But he can use this with agility 3. We'll keep that in mind. That's cool. Right, we'll hold on to that for now. Right, which says that's for what we'll find sunshine and rainbows for sure. Yeah, that's a call to save if I've ever heard one. Kit, wait. $174 of 200. Yeah. Yeah. Good call, Star. Let's drop some stuff off. Let's see. Oh, it's all this shit that I didn't sell. Like I should have. We'll equip that. That's better than our Inquisitor's ring. Wait, what? Oh, I stored it like a dumbass. My bad. There we go. Look over here. None of these are as good as what I'm using. I should have sold this stuff. I should have emptied out my inventory, and I didn't do it because I'm a dingus. Alright, we'll put them in here for now. We'll keep these two for myself and Petros. I totally forgot to sell this stuff. $132, that's better. $125. That's the best I'm gonna get, I think. Now, where it says I found a new way to describe pizza. Go on. The red disc of unfathomable bliss. Nice. So the thing we want is like right over there. Let's bring up the map. Oh yeah, dude, this area is huge. Okay. Let's take a look around, try to get level 21. Ooh, got some iron out of that. Nice. Okay. Gonna double back in this case. I thought this went off to the left and it doesn't. Or off to the right, rather. So there was a way back the way we came to check. I'm gonna check that before we go. I don't want to get drawn into a cutscene, and I'm not sure what's where in this area, so just gonna double check. Should be, yeah, right here. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's impassable. Never mind. We can't go over there. Okay, let's keep moving. There's a passage over there that we have to find later. Good to know. Let's see. Ah!
What a strange party we have here. Who are you to come and disrupt our solitude?
Good day.
You? You are on Olmenawi and at the same time, Renaigse? So it is possible to bond yourself on your faraway island?
We are here because Teleme has asked us to carry out an investigation. They think that certain clans venerate a demon, an evil creature. We carried out our investigation of Vedlog on Chief Durdra in an attempt to discover the truth. And the clues have led us to find our answers in this sanctuary.
Durdra sends you to seek out a demon? Curious. A man from your island came already a long time ago. Full of questions he was as well.
St. Mateus.
He had a small party of warriors with smoking tubes. And on their chests, a golden lion.
The bridge?
That smells like the bridge. I wonder what they were looking for here.
What's the bridge doing
They set
here?
up a camp near here, and then they disappeared all of a sudden.
Do you know where precisely?
It was a long time ago. I don't remember all that well. My memory has been leaving me of late. But it wasn't far from here. You will find it, I am certain. Ah, you are bringing back the memories. They were asking nearly the same questions you ask.
Huh. Also, Boss Arena. We'll deal with that in a minute. Go up here. What the deuce? Oh. Old rusty key bearing the code of the arms of the Bridge Alliance. It must open a safe somewhere. Page torn from Professor Sarah Fedden's journal. One of our carriers was attacked by a majestic swamp creature. One of those creatures the natives call Nadaig Vetamin. We fought a couple of Vetamins. It took him away with its large tentacles before we had a chance to do anything. We attempted to help him, but we eventually managed to cut off the appendage. But unfortunately, the poor boy was already dead. We will have to be more careful in the future because... dots. Interessante. Okay. Whoa. A dragonfly door? Siora, what is this? Guess we don't know yet. Guess we don't get to know yet. And this puts us back down. Descendo. What's over here? This game is so cool. The concepts that it's bringing forward, in my opinion, are enough to carry this game so firmly. I can even see the argument if someone says this game seems generic. But I think it's doing stuff very uniquely. That is a snake door. So we're finding a lot of these stone doors in this area, which leads me to believe we're going to get the power to open them? Maybe? That one's already open. I'm gonna look around before I go in. I see the giant glowing door, but I want to go this way first. This is down into the swampy area. I want to avoid that. This is where we just were. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. We can go in the door and go off this way. No, we can't go off that way because it's blocked off. Now, let's go in the door and then we'll drop down into the swampy bullshit and see what we can find. What's in here? Nothing right now. Probably something here in a minute. Because this looks important. Alright, let's drop down over by the old hermit bro. Just to be clear, yeah, we can't go that way. We can't drop down, can we? No. Invisible walls. Okay. We'll go that way later. Go see what we can find. Dude's still here. Hello, dude's still here. Drop down. Swamp Sanctuary. Kurt scared the shit out of me. Wow. Whew. That got me. Was here the whole time. No. This looks important. Ah. Drums that correspond to the doors. Frog is open. Snake and Dragonfly are not. So we're gonna need to hit those drums and open the doors, probably. Okay. Let's go up to Frog first. It's right here. See what we need to see. Here we go.
The image is fading. We can't see much of anything.
Okay. Let's go take a look at Snake. I imagine Snake is gonna be like, we can't go through this door. But let's check.
Fresco. It represents a beast of the marshes, a red serpent.
Okay. And the other one is going to be a dragonfly. You already know where it is. We know where those drums are. So all we'd have to do is hit those drums, theoretically. Unless there's more to the story, so to say. Which I wouldn't be against. Did I run right past it like a dingus? No, I did not. It's here.
A fresco in various yellow hues. It represents a sort of insect.
Can we go this way? No. Huh. Oh, it's up and around. I see.
There are hardly any bits of equipment left on these bodies. Are they the ones the old man told us about?
Probably. You can still discern the crest of the Alliance on this doublet. Let's search the area. There might still be something interesting.
That said lockpicking, but I didn't see what level. Potion of the demonic ritual. Potion to be used in the ritual to talk with a demon. Okay. That was easy. Recipe, potion of the demonic ritual, torn page from a journal. It would be enough to pour a simple concoction of nightshade berries to call the creature. The ritual probably relies on the fact that these poisonous berries have purifying properties in small doses. Unless it is pure imitation, the poison of the berries, the poison of the swamp. Interesting. Alright. Excuse me. Good luck on the venture, folks. Go talk to the old bro.
What do you want, strange stranger?
We found the camp you spoke of. Well, all that remains of it.
I told you. You were not the first Renaigse went by here.
Many died. What happened to them?
I warned them, I remember. They did not listen very well. Too bad. Their weapons were strange and powerful, but not enough so. The marsh is more powerful still.
That doesn't seem to bother you all that much.
Teofradi gives, Teofradi takes back. But you're still here. What do you want again?
I found this note. It speaks of a ritual, but it is incomplete. Do you know anything else about it?
A ritual? Yes, there is a ritual for the impatient. For me, it serves no purpose. I am here. I wait.
But for me, it would be useful. Can you help me?
There must have her reasons. The folly of youth. Do you see those drums over there? They awaken the earth, as long as you play them correctly.
They will awaken the earth.
Oh, and that's not all. Once the earth is awakened, the stone will appear that must be quenched.
Quench a stone?
But you're still here. What do you want again?
How do you play the drums?
Oh, that's easy.
The music is the first language of Tiafrani. It resonates with the earth. You need only respect the natural order for the earth to hear you. A predator, a prey. The cycle.
That's not really all that clear.
Come now, come now. You must first make the snake rattle, unless it is first to be the insect. Alas, time devours all memories. I do remember one thing, though.
I'm listening.
Each drum must only be played one time, and only once. But you're still here. What do you want again?
Okay.
Quench a stone. What does that mean?
Water trickles on the stone and returns to us, empowered by its force. But sometimes, water is not enough.
This note I found explains a recipe. A potion thought to contain the essence of this place. That's what must be poured over the stone.
Oh, yes. No doubt. No doubt. But you're still here. What do you want again?
Okay.
Nothing. I shall leave you alone.
So, the cycle. Do you start with the snake? Or do you start with the bug? I feel like you'd start with the bug, right? The bottom of the food chain? So it goes... What color is the frog? Barely there. Okay. So let's go... Bug? Frog. Snake.
Something's appeared over there. It seems as if it's some type of altar.
Okay. First try?
Looks like an altar. The stones. That must be where we need to pour the potion.
Use potion. Defeat the creature. Lovely.
What is this?
Hello, Guardian. Another vitamin. Alright. Well, luckily I got new bullets. There we go. Armor gone. I'm glad I brought Kurt with me, that's all I'm saying. We've got Kurt and we've got Ciora, so we should be fine. Damn it. Get out of here. Done. $100 XP, price slaughtered.
Gertonsadag! Killed! You killed her! Monsters! Murderers!
You knew her, old man? Before she became a Nadaig.
May the earth
Nadaig.
swallow you whole! You and those from their dark oil! They must all be destroyed! But Enolmil Frictimen will stop them. He will chase you all away. Murderers! His hunt has begun!
Calm down. We didn't have a choice. We were only defending ourselves.
Siora, what is he talking about? Why is he so furious, and who is Enon Mil Frictaman?
I believe he is furious because he knew the Nadaig before she bonded. He mourns her in this way. It was a Donegad who received very much power and who traded herself completely.
Are you saying that that creature was once a woman?
Yes, like you and me. Anyone who draws upon the power of the earth becomes one of their faces in exchange.
I'm very glad we have Siora with us.
Enon Mir Frichteman means one of 1,000 faces.
One of 1,000 faces? If it is a creature, I would prefer to avoid crossing paths.
Same.
Enon Mir Frichteman. I doubt that you can understand.
But enough to think that this being wants us harmed? Perhaps it's the source of the Malachor.
And why is that? Why would the source of your sickness come from here?
I don't know, Siora. But didn't this man just say that this being would hunt us down? We need to learn more.
So did we do that right, or did we do that incorrectly? I'm not clear on if that was the right thing to do or not. It made the thingus appear, but it wasn't a stone. Maybe I should have started with the snake? I'm leaving it. That was the choice we made, but now I'm second guessing myself. It's main story, so that was probably what was supposed to happen, but skipping to the end chat, what happens if you do snake first? Like, is there an alternative to that quest? There might not be. Deirdre, can you explain to me what the deuce just happened?
You survived. Which must mean, alas, that one of the Nadaig is with us no longer.
Ah,
You
okay,
are
that
a
was what was
great
supposed to
warrior.
happen.
You could almost be a storm warrior. What do you seek?
You set a trap for us, invoking and releasing that creature.
It is true. And the Nadaig is indeed one of the faces.
Okay,
a
cool. There we
spirit
go.
of the Isle. I was hoping that you would disappear. The swamps do not like to give back those who enter. You have seen things that no stranger to our clan has ever seen. Secrets that no one must know. But you survived. You are strong. I should not have thought you so weak.
The ritual. This is how you prepare the blood sap.
What are you talking about, Siora?
No one knows the recipe. But it is the very balm that allows her warriors to enter into a trance. And to rise again when they have fallen.
It is true. You do not know the ingredients, but you know now how the blessing works. I have nothing more to give you than my excuses. And that you keep to yourself all that you have seen. Anything more?
I need to be going.
Waawalam seg.
Level 21. Ask about the research in Eden. We're saving up 3 points to get Bum. But we can get a new talent. We've got 2 intuition. Or 2 charisma, rather. We could buff that to charisma 3. We could get 2 intuition. Or we could get science and make greater potions. Stuff like that. Uses fewer ingredients as well. Ooh. Science 2 might be good. But Intuition 2 might also be good. And Charisma 3 would yet also be good. Where we at, chat? What are we thinking? What are we thinking, guys? I'm leaning towards charisma myself. But intuition would allow us to squeeze through those rocks and stuff. And I do kind of want to see what's back there. With Vasco, that would be Intuition 3. Better potions we could do, for sure. I mean, Gracie, you don't have to lose track because I just explained everything. I literally just went through it, hun. Science would give us better potions. Intuition would allow us to slip through those rocks. And charisma would help us with dialogue. Those are the 3 that I'm leaning towards right now. What are we thinking, guys? Charisma is the only one that's time sensitive. The other ones we can kind of get whenever. But charisma, like, we never know when it's going to come up. So it might be better to get this early. And then with this and not Vasco, Petrus, we could have effectively charisma 5, which would be really, really good. I think I'm going to get charisma. That allows us to go there. We're already buffed to 3, and then with Petrus in the party... Oh, no, well, yeah, with Petrus in the party, it would give us effectively charisma 4. So, that's really good. Let's see, who is new? Deirdre. Deirdre is the formidable leader of the Sengedin Aneda's clan, the Storm Warriors of the village of Vedliug. She's a cunning woman whose strength is respected. She makes no concessions to the settlers who have come to invade her island. However, some clans approach her for her brutal approach and warlike temperament, thinking that a conflict with the newcomers can only bring ruin. Okay. Places... Vedvilve. Although few natives live in these swamps, Vedvilve is a region inhabited by many animals and wild creatures, which are the origin of its name, the Swamp of 1,000 Lives. The Swamp Sanctuary is an isolated place in the swamps. This isolated place in the swamps is a sanctuary where it would be possible to meet the devil, revered by the Sengedin and Nadas, once the proper ritual is performed. Over here... Lewoilg are probably the most naturally venomous creatures on Tier 4D. Not only must you be wary of their terrible bite, but their skin also oozes a poisonous sweat, which they are able to use to create poison clouds. Rude! We read that when we got it. Cool. Alright. moving on. What quests do we have? We have the Prince's Secret, which I want to do. I think I want to do that next. Find the Scholar's Expedition Camp. We can ask about the research in Eden, but let's go turn in the Prince's Secret first. I'm due back in New Serene anyway. Also, where are we at, chat, on the fight pit in Thélème? We finished the fight pit in New Serene. There is a fight pit in San Mateus. Do we want to go there? Or do we just want to continue? Because I haven't really been struggling with any of the fights. So, I'm up for either. What do you guys think? Oh, let's sell some crap while we're here. Doo-doo-doo. Much better. Alright, we'll do the fight pit. I don't know if we'll do it today, but we'll do it. That might be a good warm-up after October, actually. What would you guys say if we save that until after October, and then when we pick this game back up in November, we would start with the San Mateus fight pit? What do you guys think? Yeah. Does that sound like a good compromise?
Desarde, what can I do for you?
We dealt with the Thélème extremist bullshit.
I've settled the problem in San Mateus. Several of your men were imprisoned by the Ordo Luminous. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. They should no longer be a threat to you. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition of secrecy.
The secrets. They often cut both ways. Therefore, I'm going to reveal to you another. We discovered this island nearly 2 centuries ago.
Jeez.
A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. Then, our closest allies. We transported some lords, men, and merchandise. They began to colonize the island. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature and began to exploit the lands with a deadly passion. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tir-Fadi was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new cities. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
We're not?
The child of an islander. But I know who my mother is, and...
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again.
Born at sea, that means we're not.
Sorry for the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth, and now you have it. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral. I can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed lies. Did Constantine know? I must go and see him.
I understand you may be sad because you were lied to. But do not be sad about who you are. We are a proud people. And I am glad to know that you are one of us.
No, but seriously though, we're a knot. Babies born at sea, sea gifted, belong to the knots.
Come closer, good people. Liquor and wine from the continent.
So we're technically, I guess technically we belong to 3 factions. The natives, the congregation, and the knots. And then wherever we choose to set up our loyalties. But we're born into 3 factions, which is kind of cool. Not picking level 3, don't have it. Which one says, then how did he end up not a knot? I don't know. I don't know. But I wager if we had Vasco with us, he would have been like, "You're sea gifted! I shall call you brother." Maybe Constantine can tell us something? He isn't, though. He's a native. They haven't claimed him. Yeah, but there's got to be a reason. Because Vasco straight up said, any baby born on a knot ship, we call sea gifted, and we want them above all others. So, you're right, Star. He's not a knot. The knots didn't claim him. There's got to be a reason. Because we're like the golden child of the knots. Why is Constantine not...
Cousin, you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters, like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see? I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict? The blood is black.
Fuck.
Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me. Constantine, stay with me, Constantine. There is a chance that he is in error. It might be something else.
I'm going to die. No, Constantine.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I am dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so good. Cousin, I don't want...
Constantine, I'm here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
He's got the Malachor, if anybody's wondering.
Cousin. There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
That's what we're here to do.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Oh, please.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that can't be dealt with later.
But please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Norts discovered it some 2 centuries ago and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles. Few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide their defeat and paid the Nauts to keep the secret.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story, believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Nauts. According to the Admiral, my mother came from the island and was brought back. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But... that means you are not...
your dear cousin? No. All the lies we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told that I'm the spitting image of my dead father lost during an expedition. God, I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue.
You might be the spitting image of your father. We all know how colonizing works.
You will always be my dear cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day.
So we don't know how long the Malachor... Uh-oh. Kurt!
Kurt? What is... Dismissed, soldiers! Leave us. We have much to say.
What is going on? I don't appreciate this attitude, Kurt. Must I remind you that these men all answer to me?
Times change, Your Highness. Or rather, they're about to do so.
Is that a threat? What are you hoping to accomplish? Don't tell...
Silence! We have little time, and none to lose.
Kurt, what are you talking about?
The commander of the Coin Guard is here in New Serene at this very moment. He's preparing a coup d'etat. In the 3 cities of the island, our men are going to eliminate the governors and their entourage.
This is madness. How?
How? You'll go down as easy as plum pie and cherry wine. Standing behind every one of you is one of our men. You have entrusted us with your security.
This is Kurt's side quest, by the way.
You are completely at our mercy.
Then why did you send your men away? And why are you telling us all of this?
I've known you both for a very long time. Too long. I've come to know you. To respect you.
We found this out in Kurt's side quest.
And I've never reneged on a contract. These orders go against all that I am. A cold-hearted mercenary. Definitely. But never a traitor. And so now you are forewarned. You must take action.
Thank you, Kurt. I will not forget this. Constantine, we need to get you to safety as well as your counselors.
But I want to...
What? Take part? You can barely stand up. No. We must take you into the cellar.
If I've completely understood what you've said, Kurt, the governors of our cities are also in danger.
Yes. If you want to keep your allies, Your Highness, you also need to warn them.
Correct. We cannot let them fall into the hands of these traitors.
I will find the means to send them a messenger. Do you know where to find your conspirators?
It would seem I should be one of them. They are counting on me to eliminate both of you. The most urgent matter is to get our hands on the commander and his 3 lieutenants. The others are doing nothing but following orders. If we cut off the heads, they will fall into rank.
I always knew you were a good man.
Oh, shut up.
Don't make me change my mind. We'd better be off. Now.
We have to have Kurt. Let's bring Petrus, because this is political.
We'll certainly have to fight some traitors at Torsten's behest on our way to the cellar. Stay on your guard.
Stay behind us, Constantine. You're in no condition to fight.
We must also think about the advisors, including your professor. And then we have to rescue Lady Mirange.
We must hurry before the guard can act.
Fuck me. Alright. Professor's upstairs. Let's go there first. I wonder if we would be getting this if we didn't do Kurt's side quest. Because we did Kurt's side quest, and it revealed all of this. Saving might be a good idea? Yeah. Good call. We will deal with this on Monday with a double stream. Because it is time for me to go and get ready for GM prep tonight. And also, it is time, sub day is tomorrow. So we'll be back with Greedfall on Monday, and that is a hell of a cliffhanger. And I swear I did not plan that. I just happened to notice the time. But if you're new around here, I'd like to take your attention for just a moment, if I may. I am the sharp-eyed Kitsune, the teller of tales and the weaver of mysteries, the masked bard. This is the channel that is devoted to lore and storytelling, world-building, role-playing, and discussions of those things. So if that's to your fancy, you're in excellent company here, and I do hope that you enjoyed your time with us. I stream every single day that my health permits me to do so, and we're rolling with advantage in 2020, which is 2 chances to catch a given stream. Tonight, I'm back this evening with Grand Mastery Preparations, a show where I world build, take notes, and generally get ready for the various tabletop stories that we run on this channel. Got quite a lot of work to do. I don't know how much of it I can actually stream. I'm at least going to do Waterdeep and Crown, but it might be a short show tonight, but I have some stuff that I need to do behind the scenes anyway. Tomorrow afternoon is sub day on the Discord. Exclamation Point Social will get you there. We'd love to have you. If you're a sub, even if you're not a sub, we'd love to have you on the Discord, but obviously sub day is for subs. Make sure your sub is active, make sure you're in the Discord, and make sure your Twitch and your Discord are linked together so that we know who is a sub, and we can get you all of your sub day benefits. That will be taking up tomorrow's afternoon stream slot, and then that evening, we're back with Decisive Action into Waterdeep, featuring the Nightlights, our weekly D&D 5th edition playthrough of Waterdeep Dragon Heist, going into Ghost of Saltmarsh, and then going into who knows where after that. Stop by if you like tabletop role-playing games, or if you don't know if you like tabletop role-playing games, we'd love to have you. For now, I'm going to get out of here, but when I do, I'll be hosting someone. It's someone who I like, someone who I hope that you all will like, and can spread some of the love that was felt here today over on their channel. And check back here, because I'm always hosting someone, and you might find your new favorite streamer that way. For now, as ever, it's time to close the book on today, and leave you with these parting words. From myself and my keepers to all of you, the regulars, the followers, the newcomers, and the lurkers, whether you're just having a seat by the fire or you've got a running tab at the bar, remember, there's always more stories to tell. And hopefully, I'll see you all later this evening for Grand Mastery Preparations, or tomorrow for Sub Day in Waterdeep, and a new chapter. Good night, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and hope to see you again soon.